Kolkata, the city of joy. For over a century, its heartbeat has been defined by the majestic Hooghly River. But while millions of people cross over these waters every single day via the iconic Howrah Bridge, a silent revolution has been brewing deep beneath the slit. Imagine you are stuck in a sleek, air conditioned metro coach. You look out the window, and for 45 seconds, the walls glow with a distinct blue light. You aren't just traveling between stations, you are currently 33 meters below the surface, with a massive ancient river flowing directly over your head. This is the East West Metro, a $1.2 billion engineering marvel that has officially turned science fiction into an everyday commute. It is home to India's first ever underwater transportation tunnel, a feat so complex that many said it couldn't be done in the soft, shifting soil of the Ganges Delta. How did engineers build a waterproof bullet tunnel under one of India's most powerful rivers without the whole thing collapsing? How do you keep the water out when the pressure is immense? And what does this mean for the future of Indian infrastructure? Buckle up. Today, we are going deep into the belly of the Hooghly to uncover the secrets of India's most ambitious underwater project yet. To understand why India needed to go under a river, you first have to look at the chaos about it. For decades, the twin cities of Kolkata and Howrah were separated by the mighty Hooghly, connected primarily by the iconic yet aging Howrah Bridge. Imagine this: Howrah and Selda were two of the busiest railway stations in the entire world. Every single morning, nearly 2 million people pour into the city. For them, the commute was a nightmare, a grueling crawl through some of the densest traffic in Asia. Crossing the river by road could take anymore from 40 minutes to over an hour during its peak time. The city was at a breaking point. The surface was saturated. There was no more room for wider roads or new bridges without destroying historic heritage sites. The solution left: go down. Engineers proposed a bold vision, a 16.6-kilometer east-west corridor that would slash that hours-long commute down to just a few minutes. But there was one massive watery obstacle standing right in the middle: a 520-meter stretch of the Hooghly River. To bridge the gap, they wouldn't build over the water. They were going to dig a high-speed bullet tunnel right through the riverbed's treacherous soft soil. You didn't dig a hole this big with a simple drill. To conquer the Hooghly, engineers brought in two German-made titans, massive earth pressure balanced tunnel boring machines, or TBMs. Their names: Prerna and Munda. These aren't just machines, they are underground factories. Each one is nearly 100 meters long, roughly the length of a football field, and weighs hundreds of tons. Their mission was simple but terrifying: chew through the riverbed's soft slit and clay while maintaining a delicate balance of pressure to prevent the river above from collapsing the tunnel. Think of it like a giant, high-tech worm. As the massive cutter head rotates, it grinds the soil. But there is the genius part. As the TBM moves forward, it automatically installs precast reinforced concrete segments behind it. These segments form the rings of the tunnel, sealing it instantly as the machine advances. Prerna and Munda were designed to handle extreme under pressure, navigate just 13 meters below the riverbed. One wrong move or a drop in pressure could have been catastrophic. But these machines weren't just powerful, they were precise. They had to navigate a path that missed historic buildings on the riverbanks by just a few meters. The most critical part of this journey is a 520-meter stretch directly underneath the Hooghly River. This isn't just a regular tunnel, it's a pressurized concrete fortress designed to withstand the weight of millions of gallons of water pressure down from above. But how do you keep a tunnel done dry when it's surrounded by soft porous silt? The secret lies in the hydrophilic gaskets. These are specialized rubber seals placed between every single concrete segment of the tunnel ring. The moment these gaskets touch water, they expand, creating a 100% waterproof, airtight seal that's virtually indestructible. Inside the tunnel has a diameter of 5.5 meters, allowing bullet-style trains to zoom through at high speeds. But the real engineering feat is the depth. At its lowest point, the tracks sit 33 meters below the high water level. To put that in perspective, that's deeper than a 10-story building. It is tall. Every millimeter of this 520-meter stretch was monitored by sensors in real time. If the pressure shifted by even a fraction, the TBMs had to adjust instantly to prevent the river from reclaiming the shape. It was a high-stakes race against nature where the margin for error was exactly zero. When it comes to tunneling under a massive body of water, speed isn't just a goal, it's a safety requirement. Once those TBMs, Prerna and Munda, entered the riverbed, there was no turning back. They had to keep moving. Engineers worked in shifts 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Why the rush? Because any prolonged pause in the soft riverbed could cause the massive machines to sink or become stuck. It was a 520-meter sprint through some of the most difficult geology ever faced by the Kolkata Metro team. The result, a world-class record. The team successfully completed the underwater tunneling in just 66 to 67 days. That is an incredible average of nearly 8 meters of tunnel completed every single day, deep beneath the currents of the Hooghly. Think about that. In just over 2 months, India accomplished what many experts thought would take years. By July 2017, the tunnels were successfully linked, proving that Indian engineers could stand toe to toe with the best in the world. But completing the tunnel was only half the battle. Now they had to ensure it was the safest place in the city. When you are 33 meters underwater, safety isn't just a feature, it's the entire foundation. The Hooghly River tunnel is built like a pressurized submarine, designed to the last for over 120 years. But what happens in an emergency? Engineers have accounted for every what if. If a train ever stalls under the river, there are dedicated evacuation walkways on both sides of the track. These lead directly to ventilation shafts that can bring passengers to the surface in minutes. Then there is the lighting. Notice the blue glow. Those aren't just for aesthetics. These blue LED stripes automatically turn on to let passengers know they are officially in the underwater section. It's a subtle psychological cue that keeps everyone informed and calm. The tunnel also features state-of-the-art fire suppression and giant ventilation fans that can clear smoke in seconds. Every centimeter of the 520-meter stretch is monitored by hundreds of sensors 24/7, feeding data back to the central command center. It's a fortress of concrete and steel, ensuring that while the river flows powerfully above, the journey below remains as safe as the walk in the park. On March 6, 2024, the dream finally became a reality. As the first commercial train glided through the Hooghly Riverbed, Kolkata didn't just open a new metro line, it joined an elite global club. India now stands alongside cities like London, Paris and Tokyo, proving that we have the engineering grit to conquer even the most challenging terrains. This 520-meter bullet tunnel has slashed travel time from an hour of gridlock to just 45 seconds of seamless transit. But the impact goes far beyond Kolkata. This project is the blueprint for the new India. The expertise gained here is already being applied to the massive undersea rail tunnel for the Mumbai-Ahmedabad Bullet Train project at Thane Creek. From reducing carbon emissions to decongesting our historic cities, the underwater metro is a testament to what happens when vision meets cutting edge technology. It's a reminder that no river is too wide and no depth is too great for the future of Indian infrastructure. The Hooghly River tunnel is officially open, and for the millions who call this city home, the daily rhythm of life has changed forever. What do you think is the next big engineering marvel India should tackle? Let's us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, share and subscribe the Wild Context for more incredible stories from the world of science and tech. Until next time, thank you.